Okay, Team Lips, this is a fail forward moment. I just had a super Zoom chat with two Rockstar coaches, and I did not record the Zoom because I wasn't sure it was a good idea. I wasn't sure if I was going to break confidentiality by talking what we were talking about. And I just feel like I missed a huge opportunity to teach and to share. So I'm doing a solo Zoom, and I'm going to do an abbreviated version of what we talked about because it's basically talking about conversations and inviting. And I think it's very helpful to see real life examples of conversations that I'm having like real time and ways and words that I use. And because I think this is a very a sticking point for a lot of coaches, a lot of new coaches who don't have the confidence or feel the words that they have the words to use. And so I'm going to screen share with you guys. I'm going to put this in the group, and then everybody is welcome to watch it and use the examples of how to have conversations. So here we go. In my Facebook conversations, these are conversations that I've had real time with people. And the first few that I'm doing, basically, these were what we call cold leads. These are conversations with ladies. Both of them were actually referrals to me. This one, Kim, and hopefully this is just going to all stay private. And the conversations, I don't think this is what I was worried about, like breaking any confidentiality with people I'm having conversations with or about what they shared. So we'll just all agree to keep it confidential, like my cousin's post that I shared the other day. So this is pretty much starting from the beginning with someone. And this is the other thing I just want to remind everybody that the detail of conversation that you need to go into will depend on the personality that you're dealing with. So sometimes you have a personality that doesn't need a lot of details. They just want to know what you're doing and they will follow you. And you basically don't have to have many conversation, pieces at all. In fact, if you ask them to go into their why, they may decide, they don't need that. They just want to know what you're doing and join the party. So as you start to have conversations, that will become evident. If you have a person who is very much literal, analytical, fact-based, you're going to have to give them the facts. And so my advice always is to just keep it simple. And I know this has gone over in the academy, but I think it's helpful to see some more real-life examples. So we always talk about breadcrumbing information and giving just a few pieces of information, acknowledging what the person is saying by validating their feelings, using feel, felt, found, and not overwhelming somebody with facts. So I'm getting to know Kim and I say, good morning. I know you're Debbie's sister and that you might need a coach. I would love to help. Can you tell me a bit about yourself? Because again, she's a cold lead. I don't know her. So she tells me about herself. She does the 21-day fix, but not consistently. She likes the meal plan, but that's kind of a problem because she's a vegetarian. So she knows she's not eating enough for her metabolism. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit about her already. Okay, I get it. I can help in the consistency department. I used to feel that way myself. Very inconsistent with making time for me and my health. Here's a little bit about me. So I validate what she's saying and say, I would love to help. We have a ton of tools, tips, recipes, etc. that I like to share with the people I help. The best way for me to help you is to get you in a challenge group. Would you be willing to learn more about that? Question. Sounds good? Tell me more. So then I tell her a little bit. Did I tell her a little bit? Nope. I told your sister she should join us too. Our next group starts Monday. So actually, I didn't really tell her. I didn't tell her what it was about. But I said, first, what we need to do is come up with a plan. And I need to hear some goals from you. You mentioned wanting to work on nutrition and learning how to fuel your body and needing help with accountability. And I think I can help you with that. So she talks about needing to stay on track because she has a trip coming up. And she wants to figure out ways to eat well. So there she's giving me some goals. And then I still asked her to dig a little bit deeper. So feeling good and being consistent, that's fine, but can you please dig a little bit deeper for me? Like, why now? Why do you need to make these changes? How will it make you feel? And how long have you known you need to do this? Okay, so don't stop. You stay in a phase. You stay in a phase until you have all of the tools you need to make the recommendation. So it's not just now, it's always, she says. I try to stay on track and I walk every day. I bought the 21-day fix because of my sister. I never feel great and I know it's my diet and I need to be more motivated to fit in her bathing suit. Okay, so now I acknowledge she's digging a little bit deeper, and you have to do that to make these changes stick. The bathing suit motivation is for short term, but you need to dig deeper than that. You need to be a role model for your kids. That's how I feel anyways. So I'm giving her little bits of me. She says, agreed, I like to be examples for my kids, but I need to make lifestyle changes. So see, now we're getting deeper. And then now I bring up, I know I get that she's got the program already. I don't have to make that recommendation, but now I need to ask the coveted question. If I'm going to coach you, have you ever worked with a coach? And she had not. So we were good to go with that. And then we start to talk about Shakeology. My next question is going to be the nutrition piece. Have you ever tried Shakeology? So I asked it to her because she's familiar with Beachbody programs. I thought maybe she has. Yes, I've heard of it. I have not tried it. So then I give her a little information, right? It's my secret weapon, for real. Like, I'm just talking to her. Talk like you talk. I started it 1.5 years ago. It's my breakfast every day. I love it. I feel more energetic, less sick, for real. It's the most simple thing I do every day to keep myself healthy. I never sit down to eat breakfast. Does any mom? I've learned a lot about planning and prepping, so I'm better than I used to be. But when I plan to fail, at least I won't fall totally off track. Do you do any kind of protein shake? So give her a little bit, ask a question. So we kind of go back and forth. And eventually I say, can I share a video with you that explains this better than me? Send her the video. And then we did go back and forth a little bit. What happened with her is she's a single mom, divorced, and even trying to overcome some of the money back guarantee objections that I got from her. Price was an issue, and she got a 7-day sample kit, and I put her in my group. She's my customer, and I'm pretty sure she'll order again in the future, but that's how she entered into my challenge group, already having a program and a 7-day sample pack. So I guess that's another example of, it doesn't always have to be you're going to help people. I help people. She didn't have a challenge pack. She wasn't 2 points for me, but I'm helping her change her life. So that's how, one example of how to get to form a conversation with somebody. Another example, I think that gives you a good enough idea about how I kind of walked through it with her. Another one I'm just going to share you part of is, this woman is probably going to be on the big screen someday, ladies, so just watch out. She has a lot of weight to lose, and we're going to have to go slow and take baby steps, and I made her dig deep. So let me see if I can, is that the beginning? That's weird. Dun, dun. That does not look like the beginning of my conversation with her. That's interesting. Something's funky, because I thought our conversations go back more than that. Katie was the wife of a patient of mine, so I don't know why I can't get to the beginning of my conversation piece with her. What the heck? That's weird. Hold on. Am I not like up on the top of my screen or what? Maybe I'll go now. Okay, cool. Here it's going. So I had to go a little bit deeper with her. She accepted my friend request. We're starting from the beginning. I had sent some sample Shakeology packets in to her husband. And then basically, the very first step we need to take is for you and Hubs to dig deep and set some goals. But first, we need to know why. Why do you need to make these changes? And how long has this been weighing on your heart? And what will it mean to you to achieve these goals? So she shares, she's been overweight forever and she wants to see her grandchildren. Our joint goal also to be in better shape for our 25th wedding anniversary in 4 years. I give up easily and go back to my old ways. Okay, so that's a good start, and it's been weighing on your heart for a long time. You want to enjoy your grandchildren. Thank you for opening up. This is not easy stuff to share, but I want to know why. Why now? Why is now different? And what makes you think you're ready now? And what will this mean to you and your husband? So she's like, I'm tired of not being able to buy regular clothes and tired of going to the fat lady stores. All the plus sizes are ugly and look like they're for old matronly women, and I am not. And I want my husband to think I'm sexy. So what I said in the Zoom that I didn't record is that I have a lot of good stuff here. Like, she dug deep, and I have some tools to help hold her accountable. So I supported her, I validated her and said, this is what we have to harness so that you can stay motivated, because it's going to be hard. These lifestyle changes are hard. So, but we have some good goals. The next thing I needed to figure out from her is, because I think I got a good why now. I need to find her voids. Clearly, eating healthier and setting up some daily exercises is where she wanted to start. Then we pick back up. You see the point of a lot of this is me showing you guys is see how many conversations are going back and forth, like a lot. Like, the inviting process takes a long time. Unless you get somebody on the phone, it's going to take a long time to have these conversations. So now I need to find out what she likes to do. I know she needs the nutrition piece. Chips are her nemesis, she says. Okay, what do you struggle with, and what type of exercise is what I'm asking her for now? She had a hard time. She's like, I don't like to exercise, so I don't know what to tell you. And I like potato chips and ice cream. Sometimes I miss breakfast. Lunch is fairly healthy. Dinner is, I don't know. Her husband cooks dinner. So dinner's usually healthy. Okay. So when someone's not a huge exerciser, I want to try to connect them to something they look forward to. This is Shalene, right? There's no wrong exercise, but you need to look forward to it. Otherwise, you won't do it. What did you enjoy as a kid? That's a good question. Anything you did when you were younger. That's from Shalene, for real. You got to get them to connect to something. No sports, but I was in Lake Catholic show choir, and that was so much fun. It wasn't just singing. It was a complete choreographed show. Ding, 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 ding. Like, I got it. I know what I'm going to do for her. So then I felt like I was done with this phase. And basically what I said is, it's my job to take in all this awesome information and make you a recommendation that you will connect with the perfect tools to fill your needs. It sounds like you need something to fill the nutritional void and help you with your cravings, and you loved choreographed dance. Does that sound about right? Yes. And so, can I send you some videos? That's what I did next. I actually chose size also first and sent her a video for Shakeology. And she didn't connect so much with size. We ended up with Country Heat, which she does some. But honestly, the group for someone who's 300 pounds was overwhelming, and we had to kind of scale back. She's in there, but she can't do a whole workout. She doesn't. She's done parts of it. And so she's kind of an example of how you have to tailor and scale back sometimes and really go in baby steps. So she is drinking Shakeology. She is doing personal development, and we're going to work on her with her for a long time. She's going to be with me for a very long time. So that was a very good conversation. So you go from tell me about you, tell me your goals, tell me why now, what do you like to do, and can I send you some videos? That's the process. And then there's the objection part, and that's probably a whole nother video. But here's an example of what I want to share. One more thing, because sometimes for me it was hard to send a message to somebody new that I didn't know. Like, the power of threes is add 3, connect with 3, invite 3, follow up with 3. And the add part, I was like, how am I supposed to do that? I don't know, add people all the time. Well, I shared with you guys on one of the previous Zooms how to look for mutual friends when you're adding, and that is super fun easy way to do. But I just wanted to give you an idea of what I say. Like, this is a random person I don't know. So here was this one is Jody Nicole. I just added her, just the 8th. Was that yesterday? Something. Yeah. So good morning, Jody. Thanks for accepting my friend request. You popped up in my newsfeed as a friend you may know. I may know. I noticed our mutual friends and always enjoy making new ones. Is there any chance you have kids at NDES? Well, yes, she does. And so now we start having conversations. My son is in class with her daughter. I didn't know her. So, and guess what? She's like a bodybuilder. So we're having lots of conversations. And I'm going to get to know her very well. So I got to get back to her. So that conversation's still going. Here's a new one. This one was interesting. I'm going to show you guys this one. Wait, is that it? No. Oh, this one, hold on. This one, I was like, what the heck? So this is a new one I added. I found her as a mutual friend. Good morning, Alicia. Thank you for accepting my friend request. You popped up in my newsfeed as a friend I may know. I noticed our mutual friends and always enjoy making new ones. I see you're also friends with Carrie and Bob Holding. I just adore them. You have beautiful girls, by the way. Nice to meet you. So right away, she's like, nice to meet you. I love them. I've known them for a while. Just a side note, I sell Pampered Chef. I'm like, okay. I think I was driving to work when I saw that. You know, I sell Pampered Chef, but I only do Facebook parties. So all you have to do is add friends and earn free stuff. Let me know if you want to have a party. So I'm like, are you kidding me? Nice to have a Pampered Chef fan. And then I'm like, if she's going there, I'm going there. So I'm like, hey, can I invite you to follow our Facebook page? My hubby and I are health and fitness coaches, and we have a Facebook page where we post motivation. I'd love for you to follow us. And she did. So then we're talking a little bit more, but I just thought that was really, really, really funny. So we're having conversations there. So that's it, you guys. I'm going to stop the screen share and just let you guys know. I hope that you found this helpful. I think I'm going to stop sharing. And next time I'm failing forward, I will hit record no matter what, like Amy said, and just not use it if I don't want to. So I hope this was helpful. If you have questions about conversations, let us know. Like, you know, screenshot it, put it in the team page, and let us help you with the conversation. The team page could be used for that purpose too. So, okay, off to my next bucket, job, duty, opportunity, whatever you want to call it, task. Have a great day, you guys. I love you, and happy Wednesday.